Good morning, risers, and welcome to Sunrise Fitness with the Wealthy Club. I am Camila McDonald, your personal trainer and lifestyle change coach, and I am so excited to be here with you this morning to move, sweat, to build, and to burn. And guess what? That's the name of today's workout, build and burn. We have an upper body focus, yet still engaging your entire body from head to toe. You're gonna need a mat, you're gonna need a skipping rope, you're gonna need 2 pairs of dumbbells, a light pair and a heavier pair. You don't have dumbbells, no worries, grab your water bottles. And as always, have a glass of water close by to take sips throughout each set. Alright, so I want you to gather your equipment, and I'll see you right after the break with a sweat that will power you up for the entire day. See you soon.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Where the difference is made, where titles are decided, where respect is earned. Excel here and you could go down in history. It's the final third. CVM TV's weekly JPL preview show every Sunday, starting 30 minutes before our live broadcast. Get insight, analysis, and hear from your favorite players weekly, just before we bring you our feature broadcast for the day. Move from defense to attack and join us in the final third. This and every Sunday until the end of the JPL season.
Welcome back to Sunrise Fitness with the Wealthy Club. We're gonna move right into the warm-up to get our heart rate ready for this power-up, okay? So we're gonna start with jogging on the spot. And if any of you have knee issues, you can't do anything too high impact, I want you to just march it out right here, okay? Most importantly, I want you to keep the breath moving all throughout, in through the nose and out through the mouth, all right? So we're right here. We're getting our muscles nice and warm for this workout that's about to occur. All right, I want you to take the legs back, the arms up. Let's go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To the side, let's go. 1, twist, 2, twist your torso. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Into the twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to jogging on the spot. Let's go. Here we go. Let's set an intention for this workout. All right. How about we set the intention to move all the way through? No stops, no breaks, even when we're tired. We're only here for a short time, but it's an effective time. All right. So just move with me. All right. So we're going to start with low impact jacks. So you're going to step your right and your left leg out, moving up with the arms. All right, so notice my speed and my power. And if you can, you're gonna join in with jumping jacks. If not, you're gonna stay right here. All right, get ready. 4, 3, jacks if you can. If not, stay right there. All right, guys, we're gearing up, getting our bodies warm and we're getting our minds warm. All right, let's go, let's go. I'm so excited to be here with you. We're gonna have the best sweat ever. Let's go. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna get the shoulders warm. Let's start with the right side. Forward a couple times, and then you're gonna take it back a couple times. Let's go. Woo. Roll it out, and forward with the left. Woo. There we go. And let's go back with the left. Excellent. We're almost there. Raise up, stretch down, raise up, stretch down, raise up, stretch down. Last time, up, and then just take the knees up right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last set of 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we're gonna move right into our build and burn circuit. Okay, we're gonna start with a sturdy chair. All right, anything that can manage your body weight safely. We're gonna use this a few times throughout today. All right, we're gonna start with some tricep dips. All right, so I want you to walk your feet all the way out, palms facing forward, kind of in the middle of the chair right here to give you a good grip. All right, or you can hold on to the edge, and you're gonna bend at your elbows, and we're gonna 30 seconds all the way down and up. This is such a great tricep workout that you can do, as you can see, right in the comfort of your own home. You just need this sturdy chair all the way down and up. We're building those triceps. Visualize them. Let's go. Down and up. Especially when you feel the burn, that's when you power through, okay? That's where the magic is happening. We're almost there. A few more seconds. Burn it out with me. And up. Okay. So move the chair aside. Grab your skipping rope. So next up, we're moving towards skipping ropes. If you don't have a rope, no problem. Just jump in place right here. Ready? 30 seconds and go. That's it. Find a nice little steady motion right here. Stay focused, abs tight. Excellent. This is a really good cardio exercise that actually tones up the entire body right here. Gets our heart rate all the way up, because we're here to build and burn. Push it, few more seconds. We're here 30 seconds each exercise and stop. Okay, grab your chair again. Gonna turn it towards you. All right, so you're gonna step up on that sturdy part of it. Grab your lighter weights right here. And we're gonna step up right here. Left, right, curl, back down. Left, right, back up, curl, and down. Step up, curl, very good, down. Left up, curl, and down. Shift to the right now. Right first, curl, right down. Right up, curl it out, down. Let's go. Right up, curl, down. Keep going. Right up, curl, excellent, down. 3, 2, and 1. All right, now move the chair aside. We're gonna move into dumbbell rows. All right, so I want you to grab one of your heavier weight. You're gonna take your left leg forward, left palm, torso all the way over, and you're gonna squeeze the upper back right here. Squeeze, squeeze it out. Good. Whew. Nice. Squeeze, slow and steady. This is build and burn. Let's go. You got this, risers. All the way down and up. Ooh, burn it out with me. We have a few more seconds. Remember, we're moving through 30 seconds each exercise. In 3, 2, 1. Weights down, jumping jacks, ready, and go. Remember, if you need to take it low impact, this is you right here. All right, but low impact does not mean low energy. All right, give me the energy. Let's go. We're almost there, guys. Move through it, burn through it, build through it. Let's go. Almost there. We have about 10 seconds left. You got this. Woo! 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left side, ready? And go. So now the right leg is in front. You're going over with your torso. Squeeze right here. This is your heavier weight. If you only have one pair of dumbbells, then you can join them up together. And if you have water bottles, go for the heavier one right here, okay? Let's go. Lean all the way over. Squeeze that back and visualize it getting nice and strong. 3 more seconds. And good job, guys. So that was the first circuit. We're almost there. Grab a sip of water. We're starting in a few more seconds. Catch your breath. Breathe in. And exhale. 2 more breaths in. And exhale. Doesn't that feel good?
Hey you know all the people in your business?
You should take advantage of CVM TV's unbeatable small business advertising package. Trust me.
And get your goods and services in front of your customers today.
For $150,000, you get a high-quality professional commercial.
Plus 20 prime-time commercial spots.
That's massive exposure at a fraction of the cost.
Including on the #1 morning show in Jamaica, Sunrise.
So don't wait. Call us on 658-208-5377 and see your business goals happen right here on CVM Television.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
CVM TV and live Jamaica Premier League action on a Monday night. A match made in heaven. We call it Monday Match Night. Catch all the hard-pounding JPL Monday night action from now until the end of the season on CVM TV's Monday Match Night. Matchday Mondays at 7:45 p.m. with a rebroadcast Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Nothing else can quite match up. Monday Match Night, powered by Sunshine Snacks and ABC Electrical.
Round 2, let's go. All right, so we're starting with the chair. Triceps, 30 seconds, let's go. Straight into it. And 30 seconds. Woo. Down and up. You should start to feel the burn about now. I know I do. Down and up. Make sure you're bending at the elbow so you're working the triceps right here. Dig your heels into the mat. Down and up. Squeeze. I know it's difficult or challenging, but we got this. We're doing this together. 4, 3, 2. All right, grab your ropes. Straight into it. 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's go, girls and guys. Stay focused. That's it, guys. Tune in. Tune into the reason why you came here in the first place, right? Why is it important for you to get healthy? Think about that. That always motivates me to keep it up even when it feels challenging. 10 more seconds. Push through it. You got this. 4, 3, 2. Excellent. All right. Grab your chair, grab your light pair of dumbbells. We're gonna do our step up curls. Ready? In 3, in 2, and 1. Chest up right, abs tight. Left, up, curl. Left down, left up, curl. Down, left up, curl. Down, left up, curl. And down, left up, curl. Down, switch right first. Right, up, curl. Right down, right up, curl. Down, right up, curl, and down. All right, put the weights down. Move the chair over. We're gonna go into our rows, single arm rows. Heavier dumbbell if you can. All right, ready? And go. This one is slow and steady. We're really building and burning here, okay? You're gonna see if you keep showing up each morning, in no time, you're gonna hit that goal. All right, but we have to show up every day. Let's go. Few more seconds. Push it, push it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights down, jumping jacks, ready, and go. That's it, that's it. We're almost there, guys. Keep it going. Do not hold your breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good job. Stay with me, stay with me. Don't even think about stopping. Just go through it, just go through it. Few more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Left side, let's go. Straight into it. Right. Tone it up. Build and burn, y'all. Let's go. Woo! There you go. Squeeze. We're getting fit together. All right. Let's do this. Squeeze. Good. Nice. Almost there. A few more seconds. We can't do anything for 30 seconds, right? Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right. Whatever you got to do to get yourself together, we have one more round. It's going to be the best round. Okay? Let's go. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. So we're going to start with our triceps. Last set, best set. Ready up. 30 seconds. We got this. And go. Stay with me. And if you're on the couch, get up. Let's go. You have to work out with us, guys. No fair. Let's go. Woo. Nice. Down and up. 10 more seconds. I know it's burning, but this is where it counts, okay? 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right? Chair aside. Grab that rope or your imaginary rope. All right? No excuses. Ready? In 3, in 2, in 1. Focus. Ready? Go. All right. Deep breath in. Exhale. If you can, give me a little more speed. There you go. Just stay with me, that's all. Don't stop, don't stop. 10 more seconds, guys. Let's go. Stay with me. 4, 3, 2. Excellent. All right. Grab the chair. Facing you. Grab your dumbbells. You know what? Let's challenge ourselves to the heavier weights this time, okay? Only if you can. But let's go. Last set, best set. Ready? Starting with your left. And go. Step up left. Curl. Down. Left up again. Curl. Chest up, torso up nice and tall. Abs in tight. Good. Switching to the right now. Ready, right up first. curl, curl. That's it. Up, curl. Last one. Up, curl. Excellent, guys. All right, weights down. One weight down. Let's move away that chair. We're almost there, guys. All right, ready and go. 30 seconds. We have 3 more exercises before the end of this circuit. You can do this. Squeeze. There we go. Squeeze it out. 10 more seconds. Nice job, guys. 4, 3, 2. All right, weights down. Jumping jacks, ready, and go. Guys, this is where it counts. Do not get weary on me. Stay strong, stay strong. That's it. Give me the energy. Let me feel the energy. Let's go. That's it. Woo. We have to give thanks for our body that moves. We got up this morning and we can move our bodies. We give thanks. 4, 3, 2. Last exercise, guys. Woo. Let's go, Sunrise family. We got this. Go. Pull. That's it. Pull. Squeeze that back. Visualize it getting nice, strong, lean. There you go. Woo. Push it. 10 more seconds, guys. And then we stretch. Hang in there, hang in there. Almost there. 4, 3, 2. All right, guys. I'm so proud of you. Give yourselves a clap. That was excellent. That was not easy. Okay, I'm so proud of you for being here. Let's move into our cool down. All right. Take a deep breath in and exhale it out. Inhale in and exhale it out. Let's stretch the arms across. I'm so proud of you. You should be proud of yourself. And up and over. Let's stretch those triceps. They got a beating today. We're gonna lean away and really get the maximum stretch right here. Make sure to keep that breathing going. And other side, left arm over the chest, pulling with your right hand. Woo. And up and over, stretch that tricep. And then we're gonna pull. Excellent. All right, let's stretch those quads. There we go. Breathe it in and exhale. If your balance is not quite there, just hang on to something, maybe your couch or your platform close by. Right, this is a no judgment zone. You're gonna meet your body where it is. Okay, we're all on different stages of our journey. All right, so you have to be gentle and compassionate with yourself. Okay, we're really striving for progress, not perfection. All right, always here. Okay, breathe in. And the fact that you showed up today, that's pretty perfect to me, right? Okay, so we're gonna stretch our hamstrings all the way down. Feel that delicious stretch, the back of your leg. You're gonna get your chest onto the leg as far as possible. Let's walk it over to the other side. Woo, hold it here. 4 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Let's take the back of our elbows, palms on the floor, and we're gonna just push with the elbows, push your knees out. Okay, so we're gonna feel that really awesome stretch right there. And if you lean over onto your elbows, putting your body weight onto your palms, and you'll really feel that stretch. All right, roll up slowly, roll the neck around, other direction. Last breath in through the nose, exhale it out, and give yourselves a clap, okay? So remember the 7 pillars of the Well Fit Club. Today we're gonna focus on eat well, gut health. So right after the break, we'll be back. All right, so take a sip of water, relax, and I'll see you soon.
Where the difference is made, where titles are decided, where respect is earned. Excel here and you could go down in history. It's the final third. CVM TV's weekly JPL preview show every Sunday, starting 30 minutes before our live broadcast. Get insight, analysis, and hear from your favorite players weekly, just before we bring you our feature broadcast for the day. Move from defense to attack and join us in the final third. This and every Sunday until the end of the JPL season.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
Welcome back and congratulations, you made it through another sweat. I'm so proud of you. I hope you're feeling good. And today we are going to be focusing on the Eat Well pillow. And today's Eat Well tip is on gut health, and for all good reason, because your gut is quite literally the epicenter of your mental and your physical health. So if you want better immunity, if you want a more efficient digestive system, if you want improved clarity and balance, then you need to focus on rebuilding your gut. So firstly, a very important part of nourishing a healthy gut is introducing probiotics, which give the beneficial bacteria what they need to thrive. So these can be found in fermented foods like, let's say, kefir. You have sauerkraut, which is basically just fermented cabbage. There's also kimchi, and these foods begin with a live active culture and they're fermented, which makes them a great source of beneficial probiotics. Plus, they're gonna add a really delicious and zesty kick to your meals. You also want to be making sure that you're getting enough fiber. That's key for a healthy gut. All right, so I want you to load up on a variety of different fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, which will all help to feed the good bacteria in your gut, keeping it happy and healthy. You also want to ensure you're drinking enough water, right? You know our bodies depend on water for so many reasons, and one reason is that it aids in digestion, because we need water to break down food and to move food along the GI tract. So I want you to get a minimum of 2 liters of water every single day, and even more now that you're officially an exerciser. And lastly, risers, for a healthy gut, you must keep your added sugars to a minimum. So we should not be consuming more than 20 grams of added sugar every single day, all right? So if we have too much more than that, it starts to feed the bad bacteria in your gut, which puts our precious gut health in jeopardy, all right? So today and every day, I want you to focus on getting probiotics, getting enough fiber, drinking enough water, and keeping your added sugars to a bare minimum. Okay, Sunrise family, you did an incredible job today, and we'll see you again soon for another episode of Sunrise Fitness with the Well Fit Club.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
Hey you know all the people in your business?
You should take advantage of CVM TV's unbeatable small business advertising package. Trust me. And get your goods and services in front of your customers today.
For $150,000, you get a high-quality professional commercial.
Plus 20 prime-time commercial spots.
That's massive exposure at a fraction of the cost.
Including on the #1 morning show in Jamaica, Sunrise.
So don't wait. Call us on 658-208-5377 and see your business goals happen right here on CVM Television.
Can't go too loud.
Can't go too loud at all.
The cool sound.
The cool sounds of Khadine in your morning. And I gotta tell you, it's time to get up on a Tuesday, beautiful Tuesday, vibing to Khadine. Big ups to Khaznamdi's band. And trust me, the band is definitely bringing that nice studio, soft vibe, the meditation,
the cool
inspiration. Motivational.
You know when the Bible says the cool of the day?
Yes.
You know, well, I call it blue hours.
Yeah.
You know them early hours there?
Yeah, you know the jazz bands, you know what I mean? That kind of Nancy Wilson type of vibe.
Give me a Michael Anthony cuff. Good morning.
Good
morning, my friend. Michael Anthony cuff morning.
The permanent velvet voice, okay? I have never, and you know, he's a man for whom I have a lot of respect.
Yes.
I've never heard, I can't even imagine him upset.
Raising his voice?
Yeah, like, why did you do that? How could you? There's a time and place for everything.
His son Michael, he even said, like, when he's upset, my friend. My friend.
Yeah. It's crazy. Michael Anthony, good morning to you. Good morning to everybody watching right here on CVM Sunrise. It's another beautiful Tuesday morning. It's January 7, 2025. And
look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
In the year of thy Lord, I gotta tell you. 2025. And you know, it's always great to have you guys here with us each and every morning. Wherever you are in the world, we've got you covered. Sir Dennis, the Kitennis, is in the building. And so I want to say good morning to
You know what I was thinking last night?
What's
I was thinking 25 years ago, we were at university. And it would have been just a couple of weeks ago that we were waiting for all hell to break loose. You don't remember? We are wonder if we're going to able to submit assignments.
Yes.
You remember Y2K bug?
Listen to Y2K. Listen, Dennis,
the year 2000, like people born in the year 2000 would not appreciate. I was in first year.
1999.
Went to you in 1999.
We're fretting.
And that first semester, we're like, yo, do we really need to submit this assignment? Because the whole
world is coming to an end.
Internet, which was still very new at the time, the whole internet could collapse right now because of everything we said.
Y2K bug.
The Y2K bug. Everything on TV. I remember there was a lot of public education going on at the time about the Y2K bug.
And what it was going to freeze your money.
It
was going to freeze your bank account.
Freeze your bank account. You can't do nothing. I remember P.J. Patterson was still Prime Minister at the time, and it was all about Y2K. That was 25 years ago.
But I'm saying to myself, Dennis, like, sometimes it seems so surreal to me.
Yeah.
I do remember even when it was 1999. I remember Prince of blessed memory, the artist.
Party like it's 1999.
Party like it's 1999. And I remember when that midnight, countdown. 5, 4, 3. I see everybody, all right. Because see what I go on. No. Like, is there going to be like a crash? Like a,
Well, I remember.
25 years later, here we are.
I remember it vividly. But, you never have phone for check Twitter.
No, sir. There was none of that. Yeah, or to check TikTok. Or to check Facebook.
What is going on?
Yeah.
And that was 25 years ago.
Yeah.
Like
so
somebody born that year, our big man.
Big man, right. I'm big old man right about now. So I got to tell you. Yeah. Good morning to everybody born on this day. Happy birthday to you if you're celebrating your special day. You are Capricorn. You know what I mean? And them say Capricorn people, them nice.
But they're
resourceful. They're miserable.
They're very picky. They're very picky.
Yeah. They will say,
they'll say always
nuanced.
They like nice things. They like nice things,
So we go to all the Capricorn born right here this January 7. And, one of them happens to be Adidja Palmer, right?
Oh.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm saying, Wanda Minos, I'm out.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
The artist featured on, a matter of fact, he's celebrating his birthday. And this is his first birthday.
Out,
since being incarcerated. So I'm quite sure that this is a momentous occasion for him.
I saw a poster which suggests that he's going to make it a momentous occasion.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, incidentally, he was featured on Billboard magazine. Right?
Really?
Yeah, he got the cover. He was also featured inside the magazine, digital exclusive cover. Dancehall artist, Vybz Kartel. He opened up about his time being incarcerated. He spoke also about a possible collaboration with Cardi B and his bid to quote-unquote reclaim the throne as the king of dancehall. And other notable artists who have graced the cover include like Beyonce, Elvis Presley, and Prince, who just thought was a while ago. You know what I mean? So it's a big deal, and people are really saying, wow, he's on the cover of Billboard. You have some magazines to make the cover.
And Time.
And Time magazine, it says that you can sell this paper. You know what I mean?
Yes.
People magazine. And they might just put a regular, schmegular. So when you're making that kind of impact worldwide, that is a big deal. So happy birthday. Also celebrating, birthday. Who else? Her name?
Race car driver.
Yes, Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, Formula One boss.
Yeah.
Him just have a cool vibe to me.
He does, and he has a very interesting fashion sense.
Yeah.
Like every time he goes to those fashion things, whatever the events,
Fashion Week.
He's always very, very avant-garde.
Yes, yeah. I like his little vibe. But he must seem like he mix up and too much things.
No, you never hear him anywhere.
He just seems very focused.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that obviously he's a black man, and you know what I mean? The way he acquits himself, on the track and what he does. I find him unproblematic,
Yes.
Yeah. So.
In an age of very problematic people.
Yeah. So happy birthday to Lewis Hamilton. What other things are trending, Dennis?
Well, guess what? The Sunshine Girls are going to be taking on South Africa in a 3-match netball series this month.
Nice.
CVM is actually going to be the exclusive free-to-air broadcaster of the entire series. It begins on January 18, so stay tuned to CVM over the next couple of days. We're going to be ramping up the excitement, as you would imagine, and get ready to cheer on our Sunshine Girls. I say it all the time, the Sunshine Girls are the most successful sporting team out of Jamaica. And I say that because
it is true.
Of their consistency. It is a fact.
And it hurts me, Dennis. You know, that hurts me because what the Sunshine Girls have done and continue to do is nothing short of, you know,
it's phenomenal.
Noteworthy, phenomenal,
right? It is
right?
phenomenal
but
in terms of being in the top 4 for decades.
And going up against formidable countries too, and opponents, you understand?
I mean, in terms of England, Australia,
New Zealand
are the only ones. And those are major
with more resources and everything. And I say to myself, why does it seem like when females go hard or in females, we don't get that support?
I think
I don't know. I don't understand.
It's business because at the end of the day, you know, it's sports and economics.
Yes.
So it's not just for the love of the game. And the truth is that sponsors put money where eyes and ears are.
But when you put money to, eyes and ears can come. Because if something is not propped up properly, then it will seem like it's lackluster. But if you put, all right, so the Super Bowl, for example, right, is what it is because of the amount of money and the effort and so on that goes in it.
But bear in mind, in England, Australia and New Zealand, netball does get more attention, more sponsorship, more funding because there are more eyes and ears there. It's a more popular sport in those countries. In Jamaica, basketball doesn't get massive economic support because it's not as popular a sport here. And sports have their ebbs and flows in terms of popularity. If you look at cricket, which is my favorite sport, which I don't watch anymore because I just don't enjoy it anymore, and I don't think I should punish myself. But once upon a time,
cricket was a thing.
Cricket was a thing. And if you're tall, the first thing, you can be a fast bowler.
Yeah.
And then basketball kind of took away the popularity of cricket when people began to get cable and watch basketball more and that gravitation away. And the funding kind of has left cricket. I mean, thank God for traditional support behind it. I mean, you know.
But my thing is, some of the people are not supporting because they're not necessarily winning and they can't be depended on to win.
Exactly.
But I'm saying the Sunshine Girls, they
can
win.
Be depended.
Exactly.
They can be depended on to win.
But
they also need to be able to pull a crowd.
Okay,
they need to be able to pull a crowd.
We're gonna go.
So, like so for instance, CVM is able to secure free-to-air, so that's more eyes and ears. And the CVM says, look, we got good numbers in our broadcast. Then you're able to sell it to your sponsors.
Right.
And so when you're watching the netball on CVM and whole heap of commercials, then you're beginning to say, oh, there is money behind this thing.
So let me jump on it.
Exactly.
What I don't like, though, for some sponsors, it's like a bandwagon type of behavior.
Especially, and I'm going to say this, corporate Jamaica is very bandwagonish. People rarely like to be the first one to say, I'm going to do this. Right? But when somebody else is doing it now, everybody start flocking to what's hot. You know, even in influencer marketing. I mean, it takes you long to get as an influencer. Michaela as an influencer now take long now for boss and get a major sponsorship. But make sure you get 2.
Then everybody. She boss a foreign. And I gotta tell you, that's Jamaica for you. But Dennis, before we go to mixtape, right? I want to say good morning to everybody at NK Wholesale. NK Wholesale. Yes, NK, not M, but N.
NK.
N. Wholesale, right there beside the Total gas station on Stanton Terrace. Is that Old Hope Road right there?
Yes.
Yeah, right there near the PMP headquarters.
Okay.
Right.
Come and know some NK.
They're really nice.
Wholesale.
Went there, got great service. So I want to say good morning to everybody at NK Wholesale and good morning to Laurel. Is it Laurel? Yes, Laurel. She watches us on Sunrise. She loves tennis, and she says she likes Dennis. She loves Miss Kitty. She loves CVM, and we absolutely love you too, Laurel Thompson. Thank you so very much, and definitely we appreciate your patronage.
Good morning.
But I have a question for you, Dennis. You have a tall boy in your house?
A tall boy?
Yeah, tall boy.
What is a tall boy? Like a solo tall boy? Remember? What is a tall boy?
Jane asked, Tanisha asked me and Jermaine asked me. Me and Jane never know what it was. So they were laughing at us like
tall boy?
A tall boy. So I said, let me ask Dennis if he knows what a tall boy is. And I'm putting it to our viewers and everybody on YouTube. Do you have a tall boy in your house? And if so, what is it? Ha! Question of the morning.
Boy?
A tall boy.
No.
See the press of details? Condition. Well, you know what? I'm not going there. My brain just went somewhere and I'm going to take it back. Because it's morning.
Tall boy.
All right, Sunrisers. It's time for mixtape. But let me know in the comments if you know what a tall boy is and if you have a tall boy in your house. It's pure vibes this morning in the mixtape. Run it, selector. Let me tell you why, Mr. Big Yard. Let me tell you why.
Don't round bus a kiss for me darling. Tell her say honey me a touching on the street. In the street me see 4 people balling. Enough juvenile people yam from morning. Where the black woman future me oxen. Where the system a do fishy. No, big up the girl them we fight it alone. And a race 2, 3 picnic on them one. Where the man they no man know the home. Straight jeans and fitted. In a white t-shirt we did it. We rock them shades to the limit. Uptown, uptown. Same so we do it up out more. Gucci belt are the realest. My rose with chain are the purest. My G-Shock watch, timeless. Same so we do it up out more.
Oh, in case you never know.
My style fresh like the rose for the more. From ceiling to floor, from head to my toe.
Look on the life we living. Look on the life we living. Look on the life we living. It's a better way we seeking. Look on the life we living. Look on the life we living. Look on the life we living. No funny. Me have to hide from the landlord. Because me owe about 4 months rent. We cannot come, me no have a red cent. Na.
Crunch the holidays however you want. KFC is finger licking good.
Jan Bank Small Business Loans is linked to so many stories of ordinary Jamaicans and their extraordinary success.
We're very proud to have helped small, medium, and micro businesses come to life and thrive over the years.
It's a demonstration of our strong belief in the business ambitions of Jamaicans. Come, talk to us. Tell us your business. Let's start a partnership and let your business plans appear in real life.
It's been 3 years.
Come on, D. I have it. Let's go.
My baby. Son of my baby. Oh my goodness. Them feeding you over there though? Your favorite. Welcome home, son.
This is home.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
Welcome back to Sunrise. It is 21 minutes after 6 o'clock on this fine Tuesday morning, 21 degrees Celsius here in Kingston, Jamaica. What's the temperature in your neck of the woods?
Wow.
Good morning to everyone who is feeling the freeze.
Yeah.
Good morning, but we're not freeze, we're press play right here on your early morning headlines with your girl, Leakey, huh?
Chongni, konnichiwa.
Sorry.
I don't even know if that's okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing, Miss Gino?
We're going right in. Before
Chongli.
Dennis goes on any further, jumping into headline number one. Health expert urges calm amid new China virus concerns. So, there is no need to panic. Reports of human metapneumovirus, the HMPV, overwhelming Chinese hospitals have sparked concerns about a potential new health crisis. However, health experts assure that HMPV is a familiar virus, typically manageable, and not a cause for alarm. In China, emergency measures have been amped up following a surge in infections of the respiratory virus, with cases also being reported in Malaysia and India. Young children and adults over 65 are at the highest risk of severe complications. In the United States, mask mandates have been reinstated in Southern California and Wisconsin, with health officials urging the immunocompromised to wear masks in public spaces. Local health officials have not issued an official statement on the matter. So,
I can't take a line or a letter or a 50-cent stamp.
just another
I'm
one.
all pandemic out, and I cannot.
DJ Khaled, and another one.
Yes, I don't know.
We're tired.
These things
We're
evolve, they metamorphosize. And so it is for us to just prepare. It is for us to, especially the immunocompromised, you know, it's another challenge that we face. Good morning to all the people who are not well right now. I know I've seen reports here in Jamaica of people reporting.
And I'm wondering if that's what it is.
I'm really concerned.
I'm wondering because, you know, many persons have been suffering from respiratory illnesses, especially during the Christmas holiday season, and even overseas as well in the United States.
Especially persons who've traveled.
And they've been calling it the bad flu, right?
Yeah.
And when I saw this, I'm saying, Father God, you know, I can't take another round. I cannot manage another round. But in the meantime, as you said, Dennis, we just have to prepare and fit ourselves to ensure that we protect ourselves as best as possible. But my question is, why is it that these viruses seem to always originate in China?
Asia?
What's going on? In China, yeah, because Wuhan, with the whole COVID and then now this, what is it? What is the cause?
It's a good question. And I don't have an answer. There are all sorts of conspiracy theories that I wouldn't want to play to, you know. But it is a serious concern.
It is.
I mean, you know.
Yeah. And we saw with COVID-19 how fast it can spread.
Oh, yeah.
How many countries
Airborne
can be
viruses.
In the globalized world in which we now live, it is so fast. You know, people moving, traversing the world. We see where countries with higher population density, and also it depends on the R naught of the particular virus, and that will determine the rate at which it can spread very quickly. And so some with a higher R value will go like wildfire. Yeah.
So travelers beware, be careful, wash your hands,
Wear your masks.
wear your masks. sanitize, we know the drill. We've been through it, but let's keep it going. Headline 2, man climbs halfway tree transport center in apparent suicide threat. Emergency services responded to a tense situation at the halfway tree transport center in St. Andrew on Monday, January 6, when a former firefighter climbed atop the building and threatened to take his own life. The man, who reportedly had a wire in his possession, mounted the facility around 3 p.m., drawing a large crowd and causing significant traffic disruptions in the area. Firefighters, police officers, and mental health personnel from the Kingston Public Hospital were quickly dispatched to the scene. After more than 2 hours of negotiation and intervention, the man climbed down safely shortly after 5 p.m. Commissioner of the Jamaica Fire Brigade, Stuart Beckford, later confirmed that the man had resigned from the brigade last year. The incident recalls a similar protest nearly 2 years ago when Sergeant Leo Bennett, another firefighter, mounted the same transport center in March 2023. Bennett had used the high-profile act to draw attention to what he described as poor working conditions within the Jamaica Fire Brigade, including the absence of work-life balance. So authorities have yet to disclose further details about this particular incident, but mental health support and community engagement are expected to play a vital role moving forward.
Well, I'm happy that it worked out, hopelessness and apathy and just feeling frustrated. Some people, and everybody can take certain types of pressure, and everybody is different in our own way. And so I'm just very happy that that gentleman, the other gentleman, was able to go up there, and he said he hugged him, and having been there before, he said he didn't try to talk him out of jumping. He just let him know that it's going to be okay, and he hugged him and I guess reassured him. So I'm very happy that it worked out, because that would have been very tragic. And just to say, if you or anyone is going through a dark period, going through depression, feeling hopeless, there is a way out, right? We have to seek psychological intervention. Mental health issues plague many of us. It's just that some are we brave enough to climb, go up there, so you know what I mean? But there are people who are going through things on a daily basis, and just to know that it is okay to seek help. Nothing is wrong with you. If you need somebody to talk to, if you need a psychologist, a psychiatrist, and so let us not just sit down and watch people and say, oh, you're lucky that you're stressed about. You're lucky. Other people are going through worse than that, right? Don't try to downplay somebody's stress or somebody's psychological imbalance. Instead, please offer a shoulder on which they can lean and offer them professional help, right?
And if you can't do that, shut up. Don't say nothing. Because sometimes what you say is worse. It is worse than not saying anything. I will only add to that not everybody who comes to surround you in your moment cares about you, because guess what? When we look at the images of the people surrounding him, everybody just wants to get footage. I mean, everybody they're there pushing the camera in his face, a kiki, because at the end of the day,
it's content for them.
It's content, and not everybody cares. You're just content some of the times,
but then I'll also add another layer to that. And the people who do this, you're insensitive. This is a very, very delicate situation. Somebody at their lowest ebb,
and you just want
to capitalize on it. I think it is just so inhumane and so inconsiderate. Put yourself or your loved one in that kind of situation. Would you want somebody to be recording you and filming you and be laughing and cheering? It's not, and posting. It's not funny.
And
I don't understand.
And just I need it on my status. I need it on my status, because you think putting it on your status is gonna give you status, but it is what it is. That's it's the world in which we live now. But I'm just saying it today for him, tomorrow for you.
Yeah.
That's all the time we have for the headlines.
All right, so after the break, we're going to be running out to support Greener Pastures, Greener Jamaica, with the Run for Hope 5K. So don't go too far. There's more Sunrise right after this.
where the difference is made, where titles are decided, where respect is earned. Excel here and you could go down in history. It's the final third. CVM TV's weekly JPL preview show every Sunday, starting 30 minutes before our live broadcast. Get insight, analysis, and hear from your favorite players weekly, just before we bring you our feature broadcast for the day. Move from defense to attack and join us in the final third. This and every Sunday until the end of the JPL season.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
Is like no other space in Kingston and I might say Jamaica. The maintenance of the gardens is an ongoing activity, daily activity. And one of the ways that we raise funds to take care of the gardens is through events such as the Race for Hope 5K. And we're extremely happy that for 2025 we have on board the Jamaica National Group, who will help us towards our efforts to raise funds for continued development of the gardens. Race for Hope 5K and Kids Fun Run happens on Sunday, January 12th at 6:30 a.m. at Hope Gardens. We're looking forward to seeing you, your friends and your family, enjoying good quality family time here in the gardens, while at the same time supporting us in helping to keep the gardens alive for generations to come.
Thanks for staying with us here on Sunrise. You heard it right. It's that time of year again when we lace up and roll out
That's
for
right.
the annual Race for Hope 5K and Kids Fun Run, where we're going to be focusing on the preservation efforts for the beautiful Hope Royal Botanical Gardens. The initiative, which started back in 2012, not only promotes physical fitness, but it also emphasizes the importance of environmental conservation and community engagement. And this morning, the director of running events, the one and only, the one and only Alfred Frano Francis joins us to share the deets on this year's staging. Frano.
Hi, Frano. Good morning.
Absolutely.
Happy New Year.
When I get to your age, I'm
Yeah,
more
man.
fit and...
Yeah, man. And of
Yeah.
course, I have to say big ups to Diane Ellis. You know, she's my sweetie pie. Hi, Diane.
Yes.
She's so beautiful, so effervescent. And of course, you know, a tower of strength to the running events family. But for now, this one, Hope Gardens is very special to many Jamaicans. That was one of our first outings, you know, at primary school or high school. You know, you got Hope Garden, and them time we used to call it Open Gardens sometimes. Before we say Hope, we say Open Garden, because you know this, And then we go to the zoo. And so I think that preserving Hope Gardens is so important to family, so important to our mental health as a
green
spaces, right? And so talk to us about this year's staging of the Running for Hope.
Okay, so registration is now open at runningeventsja.com. Persons may register using a debit credit card. The entry fee is $3,000. One gets a shirt, which carries the message about preservation of the gardens, and also, you know, we're running events is concerned. It's also about self-preservation, preserving your health.
Yes.
And this is the first event we're doing for the year, and we want persons who have made commitments to start their fitness journey in 2025 to use this initiative, both for self and both for others, in preserving this wonderful green space that we have in Jamaica. We utilize that area for events, you know, more than right through the year, and we know that it needs maintenance. And you can play your part by participating in the event, maintaining the gardens and maintaining yourself. So The event is on Sunday, January 12th. We have warm up at 6 a.m. We kick off with the 5K run and walk at about 6:30. We have a 3K for kids.
Nice.
And that will go off at 6:40. Now, I don't want to take this matter of health and, you know, the fitness journey lightly, because a lot of us sometimes say, we're going to start next year. Well, next year is here. And don't postpone it, because, you know, in Jamaica, we have a lot of, what should I say, non-communicable challenges. Persons do not seek to take care of themselves. And the fact is that if you don't take time out for wellness, you're going to have to take time out for sickness.
Illness, yeah.
So I'm appealing to persons, register now for Race for Hope, put on your boots, lace up, start the fitness journey for 2025. Encourage your family and friends to participate and take care of themselves. I feel that even more so now, I see that obesity is developing. I see that persons are not eating properly, and that impacts on our health services.
Yes.
And if we can alleviate the burden on our health services, then we'll have money to do other things, right? So I say again, where running events is concerned, it's about fostering a healthy lifestyle through running, which is, you know, one of the physical activities.
Tell me a little bit about the parking. Where can we park? Okay. As well as there are so many 5Ks out there now, Prano. You know, it has become a thing, you know, which is very good because you're doing two things at the same time. You're contributing to a worthy cause, and of course you're maintaining your health, preserving self. So talk to me about what is so unique about Race for Hope, their 5K, and of course where we can park and what time we need to be there by, because I figure that is also important.
Well, there's ample parking at Oak Gardens. You know, you come in the gardens, there's access by the gate at Oak Pastures. You can park on that side closer to the zoo, or you can access from Hope Road, and there's ample parking. We won't have a parking problem. The only concern I have is that when everybody tried to arrive at 6 a.m. and 500 cars come at 6 a.m., then we have a challenge. So I'm going to ask persons to try and come from 5 a.m. and, you know, come in, enjoy,
Stagger it,
you know, relax, and then our warm-up will start promptly at 6. We will move to the start at 6:15. We'll say our greetings and, you know, show our appreciation for your participation and you being there. And we'll commence promptly at 6:30. The event will be chip time. You'll receive a medal at the end. On the...
What does chip time mean?
Oh, chip time. Every bib will have a chip on it. We use our MyLabs timing system, which it picks you up when you go across the mat, and at the integrity station, I call it integrity station, we have stations along the route just to make sure you do the full route. And at the end, now there's net time and the gun time. So whenever the gun goes at 6:30, you have that time from 6:30 to when you finish. Now, if you're at the back, you won't pass the mat at 6:30. Exactly. You'll probably pass the mat at 6:33 or 6:34. Then you get the net time, which is the time from 6:34 when you say la 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 and pass the mat, and when you finish. So you'll get both your gun time and your chip time. So each bib, which you will collect on this Thursday or Friday or Saturday at Nature Preservation Office at Hope Gardens, right? There you'll receive your shirt. And when you complete the event, you'll receive a medal at the end. Then there'll be entertainment. And the JN Group is on board as the main sponsor. And you'll be able to, they'll bring the gardens closer to you. And they'll have plants and everything there, and persons explaining the beauty of the gardens and showing you some of those. You remember the other day we had those lovely palms that everybody was venturing up there to see the central palms.
The blooming,
Yeah, the staging area is going to be right there. It's going to be an awesome event, a beautiful space to be in. There's special concession where kids are concerned. Kids 3K is for ages 6 to 12. it's $1,500. Students with ID can pay $2,000. Groups of 25 or more, $2,500. And individuals can pay $3,000. It's easy. You don't have to come to running events. You don't have to go to nature preservation to register. You just go online at runningeventsja.com. And it does 2 times you have to come. You have to come and collect your shirt and your bib, and you have to come and race there.
I love that. And of course, persons who are overseas or who are unable to make it here in Jamaica, you can still contribute if you so choose, because as I said, Hope Gardens means a lot to all of us.
Absolutely.
And we definitely ought to work together to preserve same. Frano, thank you so much to Carla Myrie and the entire Hope Gardens family. Big ups to you guys. You do such a wonderful job. And really and truly, I hope that people will go up there with their kids, go with a blanket, go with a sheet, and go spread out and enjoy and allow the children to run up and down. We can't just have the picnic them lock up in the house. You understand? Yeah, that's why them just frustrated.
So. Yeah.
I'm telling you. So sometimes, you know, you will label them, him bad, him not no behavior. No. A lot of it is pent up energy for now that they have, and they need to let it out. So go to Hope Gardens. It's a safe environment. Let them run up and down, dropping at the grass or roll and saw. Yeah, it's okay. They won't die, okay? So, big ups to you. Thank you so very much, Frano, to you and your Running Events JA team. Thanks for all you do, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at your next event.
All right.
My pleasure.
All right, that's the Run for Hope 5K happening on Sunday, January 12th. A big thanks to Alfred Frano Francis for joining us. Coming up next, we're leaning into the world of AI in Tech Time, so stay with us.
January 18th, Supreme Cone Erupts, Turbulence, Errol Dunkley, Queen Eye Freak, Luciano, Charmaine Stonepen, Leroy Gibbons, Papa Michigan, Roland Burrell, Rebecca, Kanzi, Avatar, Tatiana, in your thousands, the preservation of reggae music, Plantation Code.
It's been 3 years.
Come on, Dean. I have it. Let's go. Oh, my baby. Son, oh, my baby. Oh, my goodness. Them feeding you over there, though? Your favorite. Welcome home, son.
This is home.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
Take control of your energy whenever and wherever.
JPS, powering what matters. The time by the My JPS app is
9 o'clock.
No, we don't have a long time here. You can't get it, but no time can't spare. And tomorrow never promise, I swear. So make we cherish every moment to share. And if you can't buy time with no fortune, appreciate the little things in your garden. You don't know when life I gotta call you, so live it up because time can't bargain. Oh, cause time don't wait on no one. We're moving through the motions. Soon we pass and gone. Memories live on forever. Watch me son I get tall and the grey up on my father, and the times getting harder cause the circle getting smaller. For face all the karma, for be blind to the drama, and have a full suit of armor for the feelings them I have. Well, me live a life I'm a Prada, see the smile of the mother, got a stone in the corner, working harder and harder, belly full but me maga, come blessed by the Father, and time of the Master. You can't buy time with no fortune, appreciate the little things in your garden. You don't know when life I gotta call you, so live it up because time can't bargain. Oh, cause time don't wait on no one. We're moving through the motions. Soon we pass and gone. Memories. Nobody no know what this future gon' hold. So keep your loved ones them close. What you see that you sow. We living life on the go. We no fear the unknown, cause in the midst of disaster we look to the Father. Get your goals in a life, don't fret. I live it up until you're old and grey. And yes, the naughty I feel your day. I beg you listen what the Rasta man. And if you can't buy time with no fortune, appreciate the little things in your garden. You don't know when life I gotta call you, so live it up because time can't bargain. Oh, cause time don't wait on no one. We're moving through the motions. Soon we pass and gone. Memories.
Truth is, HIV affects everyone. Truth is, avoiding care leads to a weaker immune system. That means you could get really sick. The truth is, the hardest pill to swallow isn't the medication. It's the problems that follow when you don't take them. Let's get through this together. Remain in care. You can live life to the fullest with HIV. And that's the truth. A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Organic Heart Group of Company present Saturday, January 18th. That's Supreme Tony Rose, Turbulent, Harold Dunkley, Queen Eye Freak, Sally and Luciano, Johnny John Penn, Leroy Gibbons, Papa Michigan, Roland Burrell, The Remington, Kanzi, Avatar, Tatiana, in your thousands, the preservation of reggae music, Plantation Cove.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
And thank you so very much for staying with us right here on Sunrise. Whether you're in the Caribbean or you're overseas, wherever you are in the world, we're happy to have you here with us. And it's still a new year, so still can say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We've heard about AI, artificial intelligence, AI this, AI that. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it something for the future? Well, it is for the future. How do we integrate it? Should we be afraid of it? Should we be leaning into it, or should we be running away from it? But what persons have been saying is that we ought to be leaning into it, and it's not really the future. AI is now, and as such, there are many opportunities to be derived from tapping into it. Now, in Tech Time, we'll hear how one expert who is working to bridge the gap between apprehension and opportunity right here in Jamaica, talking about our AI journey, all while saving monies. Get this, ladies, on groceries. And I know the men are happy to hear this morning. Them wallet can get a little break. Okay, yes. Welcome, Pekka Atonen. He's here with us this morning. Good morning to you, sir. Welcome to Sunrise. Happy New Year. How are you doing?
Thank you so much, and thanks for having me. Always so nice to be in Jamaica. Like, I really love the vibe, the climate, the people, everything.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Finland, and this is my 4th or 5th time in Jamaica. I'm losing the count already because it's so magnificent here.
You definitely. Well, guess what? Just move on down and just call it finish.
Finish, yes.
In Jamaica. So talk to us, though, Pekka, about this app that you have and how AI can actually, help us and not necessarily harm us. Why shouldn't we be afraid anymore?
Yeah, that's a big question. So AI, what it is basically, let's go to the bottom. It's a set of techniques that help that simulate basically human learning, problem solving, and decision making. And you can't help observing, of course, the late vivid interest to large language models like ChatGPT and corporations' interest of replacing some parts of their customer service pipelines with chatbots. And by the way,
call centers and stuff,
Yeah, exactly. And the thing that I created here, it's a little AI agent trained on Jamaica's open data archive. So Jamaica's government some time ago had an open data initiative. They put some data to the cloud, and I managed to find historical grocery prices ranging from some time. They are not really up to date, but they give you an idea. The trained agent and had this simple problem setting. Okay, find me cheapest groceries in St. Andrew, Westmoreland, and then I was also interested to know where's the most expensive prices and how the prices have been developing past the history, and that got me interested. I put in some time, 3 working days, and now we have simple demo here.
It's something I've actually, when I heard about it, I was very interested because the truth is that when many of us hear AI, we think language generation, but we don't think about the many different uses of AI. And that AI, we've been using artificial intelligence for quite some time now. It's being increasingly integrated into the Internet of Things. But tell us a little bit about the process. You mentioned how, and I think maybe, I don't want that to be lost on people, the process of training the AI to make it fairly accurate.
Yeah, that's a good one. So it all starts basically with data. Data, you need that to be able to train a model. That's the basic fact. And then you also need some sort of domain knowledge to think what is really the problem you want to solve. Then you take the data. Typically, you need a little bit, we call it cleaning. So you clean it to a form that then can be presented to a computer model. And then you basically crank numbers as long as needed in order to get the model learn.
All right, so can you show us how this works? Grocery AI, because I know we're interested in this. How does this work?
Okay, so grocery AI, a very simple interface. You tell first where do you live. So I have put St. Andrew first here.
Okay.
So just we can search whatever we like. Let's put this sort of like very basic ingredient, like corned beef, and it says you tell me what you want, and I will tell you the prices. And now you press enter, and then the model outputs you where it finds cheapest corned beef, most
Where's
expensive.
Where's the cheapest corned beef, Dennis?
So hold on. This is tracking the price of corned beef.
Oh wow! From
since
2012.
Yeah, like I said, Jamaica Open Data Initiative. They recorded grocery price surveys from 2012 to around to 2017. It's not up to date, but you can see the price climbing. Yeah.
Okay, well we know that for sure. Because when we go to the grocery store, we know.
Then you see the cheapest corned beef, canned Caribbean choice, 340 grams, found in Brooklyn Leftover Plaza halfway trade. February 2017. So
it needs to be updated.
If the government updated the data, we could tap into latest prices.
Oh, I see.
The most expensive would be...
Was where?
Megamart Waterloo.
Back in 2017, though, as at 2017. So how do you, so the government has to open the information so that you can update this.
So you can train the AI on
that basically you could get much more up-to-date, accurate results if the government updated the updated
That's the
site.
Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce. I remember there was a time when we were publishing supermarket prices in the newspaper, and people would actually go because they wanted to see where was the cheapest place that they could find.
Yeah, most possibly. So this is basically these sort of applications have been around for years already, and then some of them are based on a technique called web scraping. So you go to the internet and then you search for your competitors' pricing. That's how, like some retail store, electronics retail stores, they benchmark their prices against competitors.
Okay, all right. So in terms of this particular AI, this particular design, what else do you have in your arsenal? Are you working on anything new? What else do you have? And how do you intend to make this something that we can have on our phones and use easily?
Yeah, that's a good question. I've been working on a lot of different topics. So, for example, via my consultancy company, I've done a proof of concept for healthcare. Say you have some human retina images. They are basically computer tomography images of your eyes, and then in some cases you might have some diseases. So, how it was done previously, it was that highly trained professional doctor, clinician, was looking at these images and then realizing, okay, there you have this disease in this image and this disease in this image. But thanks to the computer vision model that I trained, then you can do the screening with the model and then doctors, you save 90% of doctors' time, which means that you can run through more patients through your clinic, you can generate more revenue.
Yeah, and clear the backlog as well. But let me ask you though, Pekka, finally, for somebody watching this morning who is interested in creating an app or using AI to solve a problem, how can they get help to do this? So they have the idea, they know what the problem they want to solve, but they have no idea how to execute. How does Pekka, play a role in that?
Pekka plays a role. I'm really warm-heartedly welcoming people to talk with me, and then via my company I've helped a lot of businesses and individuals to realize their ideas to concrete products. So it all starts from a brainstorming session that you lay out your ideas and your targets, your ambitions, your dreams, your goals, and then we can utilize data and top-notch machine learning to make it happen.
It's very interesting. Just to check, I went for one of my favorites.
Salmon.
Tin mackerel.
Oh, tin mackerel, nice. All right.
Kitty says salmon.
No, but you like salmon.
I do like salmon, but tin mackerel.
I love tin mackerel, so.
Exactly.
You know, it's a mackerel girl.
It was, in 2017, it was
$63.
cheapest. Yeah, it was cheapest at General Foods in Ligani, one wouldn't think. And it was most expensive at Public Supermarket, Constant Spring.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's 2017 information.
And the graph is very similar, which means I'd be curious to know what happened around this time that caused the dip, and then
probably hurricane. No, but
fall in prices, and then it went back up afterwards. But I mean, very interesting.
Some graphs are pretty interesting. When I was like just playing with the model, you see fluctuations. So price of some product, it goes up and down cyclically.
Well, we're going to create an AI to find
very
that out. Well, thank you, Pekka.
Thank you
so much for showing.
Quite interesting.
AI, guys.
AI. Well, AI is not going to be presenting the news. The AI is going to be, TK is going to be presenting the news in just a moment. But I guess there's been Pekka Atonen, an artificial intelligence expert here in Tech Time. TK is up with the morning news.
By Hyundai or Hyundai, 5 free payments, 3 years free insurance, or 3 years free petrol bonus is
7 o'clock.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
Where the difference is made. Where titles are decided. Where respect is earned. Excel here and you could go down in history. It's the final third. CVM TV's weekly JPL preview show every Sunday, starting 30 minutes before our live broadcast. Get insight, analysis, and hear from your favorite players weekly, just before we bring you our feature broadcast for the day. Move from defense to attack and join us in the final third. This and every Sunday until the end of the JPL season.
Organic Heart Group of Companies present Rebel Sales Saturday, January 18th. That's the pre-Tony Turbulent, Errol Dunkley, Queen Eye Freak, Luciano, Jamaica, John Penn, Leroy Gibbons, Papa Michigan, Roland Burrell, The Rebel Clan, Kanzi, Avatar, Daddy topical.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. There's no need to panic. Reports of human metapneumovirus, HMPV, overwhelming Chinese hospitals have sparked concerns about a potential new health crisis. However, health experts assure that HMPV is a familiar virus, typically manageable, and not a cause for alarm. Ramon Gordon caught up with one of the best in public health and files this report.
Reports of a virus overwhelming Chinese hospitals have sparked fears reminiscent of the early days of COVID-19. Public health expert Professor Peter Figueroa has moved to allay concerns, seeking to quiet the online rumor mill now in overdrive.
There are reports of HMPV, human metapneumovirus. This virus is known to us. It was first identified in 2001, and it causes a common cold.
The Chinese Center for Disease Control and Prevention says most cases are linked to seasonal influenza or the flu. However, a spike in the human metapneumovirus has raised global concern, with cases reported in Malaysia and India.
I guess following the COVID pandemic, people are anxious whenever they see an increase in cases like this. But it's usually not severe. It's usually not serious. You just have runny nose, stuffiness, a little fever, maybe sore throat, cough, and you just use whatever preparations you use for the common cold. You use it for this virus.
Public health experts say HMPV, unlike COVID-19 during its genesis, is a well-known virus that typically increases in prevalence during the winter. Young children and adults over 65 are at particular risk of severe complications.
Now, a small number of children and persons who are immune deficient and the elderly, when they do get this virus, they can get a pneumonia, or they can get ear infections, or it can aggravate asthma. So a small proportion of people who get infected may have a severe disease.
Meanwhile, hospitals in the U.S. are grappling with a surge in respiratory illnesses, including flu, COVID-19, RSV, and neurovirus. Regions like Southern California and Wisconsin are reinstating mask mandates, with health officials urging the immunocompromised to wear masks in public spaces. The advice echoes overseas recommendations and aligns with Professor Figueroa's call for vigilance.
If we see someone who is coughing and sneezing, then we keep our distance, or we always try and cover our face, our nose and mouth when we're coughing or sneezing, and then you keep washing your hands. Always. Frequent hand washing is important. But at this point, I don't think we need to worry about it.
Local health officials have not yet issued an official statement on the matter. However, sources indicate they are monitoring developments closely and will provide updates to the nation if and when necessary. Ramon Gordon for CVM News.
The Education Ministry is forging ahead for the new school year, celebrating its latest strides to improve learning and academic performance. But some education stakeholders are still concerned about the issue of teacher migration, a persistent concern in the headlines last year. Courtney Lewis reports.
As the new school term begins, the Education Ministry is announcing its latest accomplishments in the areas of technology and inclusivity. Education Minister Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon says improvement is ongoing, especially for students preparing to sit their primary exit profile exam.
Over 680 schools have been connected to the National Broadband Network, providing low-cost, reliable internet. This term, eLearning Jamaica will be rolling out hundreds of interactive smartboards and thousands of laptop devices across Jamaica. Over $1.3 billion have been spent to construct ramps, handrails, and retrofit door openings and sanitary areas for students with special needs. Furthermore, 595 special needs shadows have been deployed to support our special needs students.
She also announced the continued collaboration with schools to host math camps for the remainder of January, as per the National School Learning Improvement Plan, all while encouraging students and teachers to capitalize on resources. Meanwhile, the president-elect of the Jamaica Teachers Association, Mark Malava, is reiterating the issue of teacher migration and its impact on learning.
My challenge, my issue is the fact that the Ministry of Education continues to be tone deaf to the issue of teacher migration and responding to it in the way that they ought to. But nonetheless, we will continue our advocacy and our agitation to get the government collectively to speak to those issues going forward.
He adds schools have been resilient, but the ministry must examine the data to address the concerns.
Having teachers, suitably qualified teachers in the classroom that are prepared to engage these students, it continues to be a major problem or challenge within our schools. I know principals continue to press on. I know teachers continue to press on, but there comes a point in time when the ministry has to make an about face and start to have very upfront and honest conversations about how it is that we treat with these issues.
Courtney Lewis for CVM News.
Over in sports, after an 18-year absence, West Indies' 25-strong contingent touched down in Islamabad on Monday ahead of their two-test tour of Pakistan, January 17 to 29. Led by skipper Craig Brathwaite, the Caribbean men, following a series of training sessions, will acclimatise with a 3-day practice match against the Pakistan Shaheens, set to bowl off on January 10. While the West Indies have been in Pakistan for limited overs matches 3 times since 2018, this will be the first test series between the two on Pakistani soil since 2006. The two sides have played 54 test matches against each other, with Pakistan leading the head-to-head record with 21 wins. The West Indies have won 18 tests, while 15 matches have ended in draws. The last test series between the two teams took place in 2021 in the Caribbean, and that ended in a 1-all draw. Preparation is now in high gear for the Sunshine Girls for their series against South Africa later this month. And we're excited to announce that CVM TV will be the exclusive free-to-air broadcasters for the series, which runs from January 18 to 25. Stay tuned to CVM TV and to all our social media platforms as more exciting announcements will be made over the coming days. Meanwhile, in the Jamaica Premier League on Monday night, Waterhouse and Cavalier could not be separated as they played out a 2-all draw. We have the highlights.
The Cavalier team didn't make much appeals.
Here's the corner for Ainsworth. Stein, swung and missed. King, across, and Calvin! Oh yes! He was so prolific, inevitably in front of goal, and he has returned in that same vein of form. Headed on, and it's in the back of the net!
Now a handful of goals for Waterhouse's number 15. A well-positioned header.
Throw in taken quickly. Stein. Aubrey. Whips it across, and yes! Calvin again! He's on the double!
Good delivery from Aubrey to the near post. Didn't even have to look up. And Calvin was first to it.
Not enough venom on that one. McGregor gets it back to Blair.
They're trying to set it on the left foot.
Fletcher doing likewise. Javin Bryan! For those who left, they left a bit too early. But Waterhouse, they certainly left it late. An equalizer in added time. And it had to come from Javin Bryan.
It's been an even game right throughout. And Waterhouse, based on their attacking play, deserved this equalizer. And Javin Bryan, who was their top marksman last season, makes no mistake. Surprising that he was given enough time for it to come across his body, but it was intelligent from the Waterhouse number 9.
That's the final whistle.
And that's it for morning news. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. Sunrise continues after this.
Hey you know all the people in your business?
You should take advantage of CVM TV's unbeatable small business advertising package. Trust me.
And get your goods and services in front of your customers today.
For $150,000, you get a high-quality professional commercial.
Plus 20 prime-time commercial spots.
That's massive exposure at a fraction of the cost.
Including on the #1 morning show in Jamaica, Sunrise.
So don't wait. Call us on 658-208-5377 and see your business goals happen right here on CVM Television.
CVM TV and live Jamaica Premier League action on a Monday night. A match made in heaven. We call it Monday Match Night. Catch all the hard-pounding JPL Monday night action from now until the end of the season on CVM TV's Monday Match Night. Matchday Mondays at 7:45 p.m. with rebroadcast Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Nothing else can quite match up. Monday Match Night, powered by Sunshine Snacks and ABC Electrical. Where the difference is made. Where titles are decided. Where respect is earned. Excel here and you could go down in history. It's the final third. CVM TV's weekly JPL preview show every Sunday, starting 30 minutes before our live broadcast. Get insight, analysis, and hear from your favorite players weekly, just before we bring you our feature broadcast for the day. Move from defense to attack and join us in the final third. This and every Sunday until the end of the JPL season.
Hey there, thanks for popping in. Good morning to you wherever you are. Now 2025 is the year for adventure.
Yeah, and experience.
Travel, yeah, I think so. If you're suffering from boredom, well, Dr. Amanda Boyne of Amanda's 876 Adventure Tours has the cure.
That's
because
right.
From unique tours to thrilling activities, she is here to make sure that your January is anything but ordinary. So welcome, Amanda.
Welcome, Amanda.
How are you?
I am good. Thank you so much for having me.
Doc is here to fix things.
Yes.
Yes, that is it.
I'm about the adventures, and I'm happy that Doc is here because Dennis, my nephew Amir Forrest was here. My sister was here, Jodianne Forrest, and her husband, Jarrell Forrest. Right? Big ups to everybody in Padmore. Uncle Peter, big ups to everybody. Good morning.
Right.
And I was struggling to say I wanted to carry Amir out, right? But then I'm like, where do I go? I had no idea, you know what I mean? It's like, how many times are you going to do regular, schmegular? You know what I mean? You've been to that place so many times and it's over and over. And I wanted something new to do with him, an adventure that he could remember, and something, you know, to long-lasting memory. And when I couldn't have Doc yesterday, because I called Doc 876. And then should have sought me out.
I just sought it out.
So Doc, come please, because how many more times are we gonna, you know, get ice cream? We're gonna do the regular. I mean, you know, we love ice cream, you know, but especially for children and family, you know. Yeah. Where do we go in Jamaica? It just seems like a dance keep.
Well, you know, I always tell people that there's so many different things to do right here in Jamaica. There's so many places you can go. I will always recommend a waterfall, and I know everybody knows Dunn's River, but put Dunn's River aside, you know. If you're in the western part of the island, you can go down to Benta Falls. If you're in
Benson?
Benta.
Benta
Falls.
okay.
If you're on the eastern part of the island. in Westmoreland. Benta Falls is in Westmoreland, or if you're on the eastern part of the island, you can check out Nanny Falls, which is up in Portland. There's Dry River also up in Portland, and these places also have a rich history. I always encourage people to go out and learn about the history of Jamaica as well. You know, even down in Falmouth where they have the Luminous Lagoon, it's only one of the few places in the world that has that unique tour. And where,
is that glistening waters?
Yeah, glistening waters, you know. So that's something you can also go out and check out.
Waters.
Yeah, you know, and you know, even with the children as well, you can go to a lot of different places. I recommend Jam West, which is if you're looking for all-in-one place like ATV, zip line, horseback riding, a little adventure park for the kids. Jam West. So again, that's in Negril. So if you're on the western part of the island, you can go there. If you're in the center of the island, you can check out Montego Bay, Lair of Mount Zion. They have pretty much the same
Lair of Mount Zion.
Lair of Mount Zion. Or if you're in the eastern, you can go down to Yaman Adventure, which is right there in St.
Like the
Mary.
water tubing and stuff
so
like that?
Yaman has ATV, zip line, they have a waterfall, they also have a great house that you can go and learn about Jamaica's history as well. And you know, a wide variety of different stuff. So some persons, they want to just go one place that has everything, so you can check out any of those last 3 places that I mentioned for that.
What if you're in Kingston and you want to have, you know, like a capital city tourist experience? Because Kingston must be good for that as well.
All right, so yes, Kingston definitely has a lot of places you can go out for sure. It's so funny you mentioned that because I did a whole vlog on that. So there's Bob Marley Museum, believe it or not. A lot of people have never been to the Bob Marley Museum that's right there. There's also another one in St. Ann, because we're on Kingston. There's also down by Port Royal, the history down by Port Royal, and they did some renovations as well to show some different treasures that they found deep down, doing deep dive. There's also doing the Blue Mountain hike and different areas in the Blue Mountain as well, going on the coffee tour up in Blue Mountain. You know, and Devon House right there as well.
Yes. Hey, Devon House family. Big up to Pamela Kinghorn and the entire Devon House bakery crew. Their fish patties, the curry goat patty.
Shrimp patty.
Oh my God. Mwah, chef's kiss. Pamela Kinghorn and the crew. Devon House massive. Love you guys. Amazing. Yeah.
Right. So again, everybody knows Devon House just for the parties, but have you ever done the tour? Like that's
I've
an
never
area
done the
of
tour.
The first black
I've
billionaire.
never done the tour, but my son, his school took him on the tour. He came and he was telling us all about
that's always the case. A lot of these places, we go there as a child and we do the tour. But I feel like when you're an adult as well, you can appreciate it more. And you can appreciate the history more. So it's good to go and do those stuff again and, you know, go out and make lasting memories with the family and friends as well.
Devon House one again because that was just like Jackson. It was a school trip that I went there, not as an adult, and for real. Because at the end of the day, you know, Doc, for me, we need to be thinking outside of the box. And as we were advocating earlier, a lot of the children are stuck in the homes and with their tablets, and they are frustrated. And a lot of them are not learning. They're not learning to grow, interact with people, socialize, because we're not carrying them to the place. But Doc, the truth of the matter is, as parents, we don't know where to go.
That is true as well. That is true as well.
Yeah.
You
know, so in some countries, like you have, like in Paris, in Rome, in Manhattan, there's like these open top bus tours, you know. Do you have like bus tours in Jamaica that take you, okay, we're gonna do this stop. So we're gonna do 5 stops and take you all over.
So they do have some tours like that, and I personally sometimes I would call them like a highlight tour, because even I myself, I do those tours in Montego Bay where, you know, I bring people around to different parts, different historical parts, and then you go a little further out down by Trelawney, or depending what the clients want, you can go down by Negril as well and show them the different scenery, to point out historical places. And I always have to add in the street food. I always bring them, let me try something different, you know, like the calm meal pudding, the total, you know, those different stuff that, you know, people in this day and age, some Jamaicans, they still don't even know what tota is, but true.
And many of them have never even, like Kingstonians, have never passed out to ferry because they're just stuck in Kingston.
That is very true.
I'm happy that Dennis asked that though, Doc, because one of the things that hinder a lot of us is we can't bother drive go to place. We want to go to place another days. But instead of driving, so is it with 876 Adventures? Can I call and say, Doc, okay, so I have my family, I would like to do this tour, and like Dennis says, you know, you come pick us up or you take us. Is that in the
or a meeting point
or something?
Yes.
Then we don't want to last.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'm happy you mentioned that, because with my company I do local trips. I've been doing this last year as well. And, you know, like as you mentioned, a lot of people, they're afraid to go alone or, you know, they need a company or they want to meet new persons. So I do group trips and, you know, we'll pick you up at different destinations. We'll bring you there, ensure you get some food, of course, and then we'll bring you back. And if it is that you want a private family trip and you want to go, wherever it is you want to go, we can customize the tour based on what it is you're looking for, you know, based on the number of persons and the family size and the amount of people. And we can put something together, iron it out, and if that's what you're interested in, we can definitely go there. So yeah.
I love that. I really want to go to Glistening Waters, Dennis. I've never been. I've heard about it.
Yeah.
You know, I've been seeing it. And look at that wonderful photo. Yeah, Amanda, who is that? Is that you? Is that you, Doc?
No, this one is not me.
Oh, okay. The water, they're nice. They look nice.
What do you call those? The
algae?
No, it's dinoflagellates. That's what in the water.
I was thinking of. Yeah.
Dinoflagellates.
Yeah.
Can you use dinoflagellates in a sentence, please? What's the origin? Dinoflagellates. That causes it to look like that, and that is very rare. I think it's only probably where like 5 other places in the world has that kind of water.
Yeah, 5 other places.
Yeah, so we are so unique. You say we're blessed.
And the reason we're so unique because we have it all year round, because it depends on the sunlight. So the more sunlight it is, the brighter it is. So I always tell people, try to go when it's a nice sunny time and not when it's raining, because you don't want to go there and you don't see the glow. Yeah, and you get, you know, so you want to go there when it's nice. That's why we have it all year round, because the organism, they feed on the sunlight in the day, and then the night when you disturb the water, it glows.
Absolutely amazing. So how do we find you now? Because I know there are many mommies and daddies and just people who sometimes you as an adult, you know, you sit on your house, and that is why sometimes the devil find work for an idle mind. You see, instead of sit down and chat people and do the bad something them, get out.
Go plan something.
Amanda's.
Come on,
yes,
call Amanda.
Yes. Well, you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and, you know, couldn't go into everything that I wanted to go in here, but on YouTube for sure. Check out my YouTube channel, Amanda's 876 Adventures. You see everything there. I go into details, different things to do, hidden gems, things for children to do, things for family to do in where the St. Mary, St. Elizabeth, anywhere across the island. I've been across this island, every single parish at least 3 or 4 times. So I am well versed, and you can check out my YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, TripAdvisor. I'm over there as well, and Facebook.
So who are you? What's your handle on YouTube?
Amanda's 876 Adventures.
Amanda's 876 Adventures. And I like Doc because she's also like a pediatric person, doctor. She's a real doctor, and is that a posing thing? She's a hot girl, but she's a
like
doctor.
if you feel kind of
she want to go with AA. Yeah, that's like any little thing. Doc is on the spot. You see that?
Yeah,
book back. I like that. That's me. I'm very calm right now. Doc, I'm ready to book with my daughter. I'm like, hi Doc, how you doing? If any little choking, I'm like, man, you Doc, hello.
Mosquito bite.
Nope.
Yeah, man.
She has it. But look, I really love this. And I think that as Jamaicans, oftentimes we have the gems here and we don't enjoy them.
That is true.
People come from so far and know more about our country than we do.
That is true. I always tell people, Jamaica is for Jamaicans, and don't forget that. Go out to make lasting memories. Life get busy, gets hectic, and we're always focused on a lot of different stuff. But at the end of the day, it's the memories that we remember. And it's good to step away from the daily grind. And when you come back as well, you feel refreshed, you feel renewed. You know, you learn some new culture, new experiences, a new perspective on life. Whether you try a new restaurant, you come back home, you feel like, you know, I can't cook this at my house, you know. You go somewhere New Year, so what you saw this, you're like, maybe I can implement this in my life and so forth. So it's always good to prioritize fun. And, you know, don't let it be too late, you know, because a balanced life is very important.
Love that.
What's your favorite street food?
My favorite street food. Go
Catch you every time.
Miss Pang cornmeal pudding. Miss Pang, big up yourself right in Montego Bay downtown. If you're a Montegonian, you know Miss Pang.
I need to
right? Miss Pang cornmeal pudding. It is.
How Tango never tell me about Miss Pang
cornmeal pudding?
Oh my God. Tango, you're holding up information.
I'm always.
Oh my God.
I'm always
where has the best pudding there, Andrew?
Miss Pang, Montego Bay.
Montego Bay?
Montego Bay, downtown, Miss Pang, cornmeal pudding. You can get the fried dumpling them too. You know, yeah.
Watch me up
the Portman right at Sunshine Plaza, Montego Bay. You can go there and get ribs for like 9 bills. Big up yourself, Portman.
Oh my God. Watch out, Jermaine, I'm going to take the bus. Jermaine Palmer will be ready to that
J Pan is going to be on his way.
Miss Pang, and I love cornmeal pudding.
And they're right beside each other.
Tell me though that quickly. Yeah. What would you say is three like places in Jamaica where you have to go?
You have to go. Being a Jamaican, 3 places you must experience a waterfall. Any waterfall. Believe it or not, I've been to other Caribbean islands, and when I realized that they didn't have waterfall, it's crazy. Like Jamaica means land of wood and water. How can you not go to a waterfall?
1, 2.
So the Luminous Lagoon, I would say the Luminous Lagoon, and
3.
for me, a museum to learn about our history. I think learning about our history is very important. It's underrated, and you know, in this day and age, a lot of people care about our history, but we have a very rich history, and I think it's something we should be proud of.
I think we need a CVM class trip. I want to go somewhere. Want to pack my lunch, bring a corned beef sandwich, I get some of them, and I will go to my buy snacks.
Yes.
Can you have other snacks on a trip?
Absolutely.
We need a
Sunshine snacks on the go. I like
Thank you so much, Doc.
Thank you very much.
I'm so excited right now. Miss Pang, the cornmeal pudding, I have to get it, all right? That was Dr. Amanda Bowen, CEO of Amanda's 876 Adventures. It's time for another break. When we return, we're saying, well, yes, with Camilla's Kitchen. Don't go nowhere. Because 876 Adventures, we're going out. We can invite the fans them and the viewers them at Sunrise Tour. Road. You see that? Sunrisers does road.
I keep on doing all the good, 'cause life always works out as it should. Yeah. And for so long we are hold on. Lucky things that we so strong. They said them so gone, but them programs.
And householders, access the Heart NSTA Trust Skills Registry today to employ trained and certified skilled professionals. The time by Heart is 7:30.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Where the difference is made, where titles are decided, where respect is earned. Excel here and you could go down in history. It's the final third. CVM TV's weekly JPL preview show every Sunday, starting 30 minutes before our live broadcast. Get insight, analysis, and hear from your favorite players weekly just before we bring you our feature broadcast for the day. Move from defense to attack and join us in the final third. This and every Sunday until the end of the JPL season.
Right here on CVM Sunrise, and it's a musical treat this morning, and we really appreciate their beautiful sounds. Big ups to all the band members and all the band members across the world. Big up on a nice self, you know what I mean? It's Kez Nation, Kez Namdi, and Kez Nation right here. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning, and trust me, right here on the island, we have so much for which to be thankful, so much for which to be grateful. We have everything that we need. We have wood, we have water, we have the people, we have our wonderful, unique Jamaican-ness, we have our wellness, we have our community, and we have amazing food. And speaking about amazing food, our very own resident wellness advisor, Camilla McDonald, is here expanding her culinary empire with a third location of Camilla's Kitchen to be located in downtown Kingston, Jamaica. I've been so lucky and fortunate and happy to have been a part of her journey, because I interviewed her when she was opening her first location, been to the second location, and now she's here to tell us about this new spot and redefining Ital cuisine and definitely bringing health to the heart, to Harbor Street. Good morning and Happy New Year, Queen. How are you?
Queen, I'm so good. How are you?
I am magnificent. Thank you so much for asking. Very excited about the nice, good, clean food.
Yes.
And I think it is very timely because at the top of the year, at this time, people are trying to make, you know, health changes, fitness changes. But a great part of fitness is our diet, because we cannot out-train a bad diet. So talk to me about Camilla's Kitchen, downtown Kingston, your newest location.
Yes, so excited. Thank you so much, Kitty. And you know, it's as you said, it's been such a joy to have you a part of the journey. Even my book, you were there to interview. But this third location is very exciting to me because, you know, downtown Kingston, in my opinion, is really experiencing revival, you know, as the creative and, you know, connectivity hub, you know, in the heart of Kingston right there. And so to be able to bring this type of food down there is very, very, very special. There's a lot of really amazing things happening down there. There is Kingston Creative, you know, big up Tribe 9, who are all in the same space. And so, as you said, food is medicine. And when you think of healthy food, maybe you don't think, you know, it's
as flavorful, but it is.
But it is, and it can be. And plant-based food is the healing of the nation.
Amen.
Ital food, big up.
Ital is vital.
You know, anywhere you're there, for raising me on the liberty. You know? And so to be able to not just preach the message, which is where it started, but also to provide the medicine. You know, we're very, very particular and meticulous about where we get our ingredients from. We support the local farmers. We really make sure that the farmers that we, you know, are a part of and are a part of our community really are thinking about the practices, you know, how they're raising the crops. And so this is just exciting, you know.
So for somebody who has never been to Camilla's Kitchen before, talk to me about what will be on the menu. And we know we said Harbor Street, but we don't really know like Harbor Street.
Where?
So right there. Where exactly? Give me a landmark so we can find you, and tell us about the menu that you'll have.
Yeah, so we'll be serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner downtown, which is very exciting. We'll be open from 7 a.m. downtown to 7 p.m. And we will have gluten-free pancakes and muffins. we have breakfast burritos, and then we move right into our special of the day, which changes every day. And so you have anything from curry jackfruit to, you know, barbecue mushrooms. You have our black and bossy burger. You have our jerk shroom wrap. You have our famous loaded nachos. We have our vital pizza, all made with the cheese that we make in-house, well good cheese. And yeah, we're going to be doing some workouts in the evenings down there. Of course, with every space, we incorporate just the full spectrum of wellness. So we're inviting everybody downtown to join us for wellness classes. We have a very exciting lineup of coaches that we're about to release and announce. And yeah, so as you know, it's holistic wellness. You guys know about the 7 pillars of wellness.
Yes.
And
well, for those who may not know, please reiterate.
So we have move well, we have eat well, we have drink well, we have live well, we have sleep well, rest well, feel well. And so these are all the 7 pillars of wellness, which are always incorporated into, you know, everything that we do.
Absolutely amazing. So, and I really think it is so awesome because downtown, you know, was very one of the places where Rastafari, you know, was very rooted, you know, but downtown, you know, them Rasta, you know, them, you know what I mean, big yard at the place, them, you know what I mean. In a lot of these communities, Rastafarianism really took root. Bob Marley from Trenchtown, you know what I mean. You know, so even watching One Love and you see the, you know, the Mortimer Planner and you know what I mean, downtown, right? And then down there, so the real Ital Rasta man. I'm not talking about fashion dread and all the pom-pom dread in the matter, but Rasta. You understand? And the levity and the spirituality is just so important. And Keznamdi, your brother is here to support you, which I really love. And what I love too about Camilla's Kitchen is the family vibe that emanates. So even you go there, you don't know somebody like know them. By the time you eat the food and the good vibe, better start talking to you, start talking to me, and then what does that link? You know what I mean? So yeah, that's really important as well. For somebody though, Camilla, who they've never eaten that kind of plant-based food before, and they're kind of like apprehensive about, oh my God, whether or not it's going to be nice. What would you say to them?
Keep an open mind, keep an open heart. You know, food is where it starts. Food is the healing. And so, you know, again, if you just open up your heart and kind of go against what you would normally think, you know, I think in the Caribbean, we're a very meat-centric community and culture. And if, you know, the thing is, even if you're not vegetarian or vegan, we all need to eat more plant-based. And I know me say so. The scientists them say so. The studies them say so. You know what I mean? So there are so many. I mean, the fact is that plant-based food has really grown and, you know, just undergone a revolution. So just be open to it, and we have something for everybody. So,
nice. So the launch is this Thursday?
This Thursday.
All right.
5:30 p.m.
Downtown Harbor Street. Where exactly is that?
It's 107 Harbor Street.
Okay.
And we'll start at 5:30 p.m. And we're starting off with some drumming.
Is it open to the public?
It is open to the public, but you have to message Camilla's Kitchen's DM just to make sure that you can secure your spot.
Okay.
So make sure that you're on the list. Yeah.
Okay, lovely. Love it. I love it. I love it. And trust me, guys, as somebody who has straddled both the meat eating part and the plant-based part, let me tell you, the plant-based is the way to go, ladies.
The way to go.
I gotta tell you, let your food be a medicine and your medicine your food. And as Camilla said, even if you're gonna eat your meat, you know, balance it. Don't meatless Monday sometime. Throw in some callaloo sometimes. Don't just load on the carbs on the plate. Get the vegetable and greens, you know. Get some tomato, some carrot. Make the plate look colorful and make it look nice. Because at the end of the day, we owe it to ourselves, we owe it to our bodies to be the best version of ourselves and the healthiest version of ourselves that we can be. We're not going to get it right every time, but do as best as you can. Camilla, congratulations on your third location. So now you're at Marketplace, you're at Skyline, and now you're downtown. Absolutely amazing. Thanks so very much. But as you said, food doesn't, you know, is not the only thing. You know what I mean? They'll be serving at the launch. You know, after the break, we're going to keep the vibe going right here on Sunrise with Keznamdi and Kez Nation. And you know what? He sang a song, and I know many of you don't even know, you know, but guess what? We're going to make you know when we come back after the break. So please stay tuned right here on Sunrise.
Is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. search for its breeding sites and destroy them.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness is 7:45.
Where the difference is made. Where titles are decided. Where respect is earned. Excel here and you could go down in history. It's the final third. CVM TV's weekly JPL preview show every Sunday, starting 30 minutes before our live broadcast. Get insight, analysis, and hear from your favorite players weekly, just before we bring you our feature broadcast for the day. Move from defense to attack and join us in the final third. This and every Sunday until the end of the JPL season.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
CVM TV and live Jamaica Premier League action on a Monday night. A match made in heaven. We call it Monday Match Night. Catch all the hard-pounding JPL Monday night action from now until the end of the season on CVM TV's Monday Match Night. Matchday Mondays at 7:45 p.m. with rebroadcast Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Nothing else can quite match up. Monday Match Night, powered by Sunshine Snacks and ABC Electrical.
All right, thanks for staying with us. Well, from his soulful reggae beats to his undeniable energy, Keznamdi always delivers, always. And today, we're lucky to have him and his band bringing all that good vibes to this Sunrise stage. Welcome, Keznamdi.
Good morning and happy birthday. Happy New Year. You know, say, I want some Camilla food and that's the problem. I need to go to the wellness kitchen. What put for memory. Yeah, right? Well, happy New Year, Keznamdi. And it's great to have you here on the show with us. I mean, what does it mean to you to see your sister grow in this way? And of course, you know, being the brother to somebody so industrious, somebody so creative.
Man, Camila in the family has always been the boss lady of the family, you know what I mean? And it's very inspiring to see her journey because as you've been watching every step of the move, and me and her always talking on the phone and brainstorming, and just to see her, she's very fearless, you know what I mean? And she just go for it, cause even when her second location open up, you know, and she said, Kez, me have this new look, and I said, Camila, take your time, you know what I mean? Cause me did, you know? But, you know, to see it fruitful and doing so well, and now she's at her third location, and it's not going to be the last location.
I can just imagine.
You know what I mean? So it's a blessing, and, you know, she revolutionized the thing on a global level, this health thing, you know, and she playing a very important role, especially in Jamaica here when you come on to health and wellness.
Absolutely. Yeah, but you also participate in that by providing good music to heal the soul, because no nights like when I eat a good clean food, I hear some nice good bass and nice, you know, guitar and, you know, I mean, the percussion and a nice voice. So talk to me. Hi, Kez Nation. Good morning.
Tell us about the band. Tell us about the members. Who's on keys?
Now, man, we have Daniel, we have Daniel, we have
Daniel.
We have Aaron and we have Matthew. You know
okay, so Matthew, Aaron, Daniel,
No, Mark Anthony.
Oh, Mark Anthony.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark Anthony right there. You right. Oh,
so,
right.
except Aaron, I'll be a Bible name, I'll be an Old Testament.
You don't know Jamaica root.
Yeah, man, tell you. So how did you get into playing the...
You know, the management reached out to me based on, they see my skills.
Yes. You grew up playing from a little youth?
Yeah, man, I was really young. I grew up actually playing the drums.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So when I was in high school, I kind of transitioned. That school had a lot of drummers, so they said, no, man, need some keysy.
All right. So, Kes, tell us about the album that's coming.
Yeah, well, we basically just closed out the album tracks, and we've been working on it for like a year and a half now, and kind of took a break off of the front page, you know what I mean? So it's kind of excited now that we have a body of work that we're proud of, and we put a lot of energy in it, and can't wait to share it with the people them and kind of get back on the road again and start touring again, and come share the experience with Jamaican people again. It's been a minute since we've been in, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
well, you're here all the time with us. You know that song, Meditation. Actually.
And that's the most, that's I was a vibe in the morning,
Yes, man.
But share with us, you've come to share with the nation, and we really want to hear what you have to share this morning.
Yeah, man. Well, we performed our first song. It was called Time. That's another song that's on the album. We're going to be performing another song called Pressure. We're talking about the economic state globally and specifically with third world countries and that experience. And then the next song called Identity Crisis, where really is just talking to our generation really, and that phone we have. I was listening to the program earlier and you guys talking about depression and mental awareness is a big topic, and that was the biggest pandemic. In the pandemic, was the mental, you know what I mean? So,
well, more here, so hey, take it away, take it away.
Skyline.
Yay.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Kick it off. Yeah. So downtown, in the art district, New Lake location, Camila, you know what I mean? The whole crew, the whole family, they both. You know what I mean? This one is called Skyline Drive, yeah. So watch it. Wheel, nah. Oh, wow, wheel, nah. Yeah, we steaming all day, all night. Me and the daughter for go on all tight. Rasta man party always nice. That's how we do it up a Skyline Drive. Pull up on me chalice with a high grade jaw. Ring the alarm like me name Tennessee. Gun pa me hip on me back against the wall. We not just the Pope, we not just John Paul. Highly Selassie, I'm rule overall. Chakula, my daddy go the lock some mama. My mama grow me natty and me never chop it off. Real Rasta family, we happy and a laugh. When you look in our family, we well popular. And Second Kelly because you're spectacular. And yes, Camila mock your body don't got no flaw. Yes, Kimani mock you and me herbs doctor. Rubber dub in the session when you're not there. And the one Khadine Maka, she a run boy. Rasta party a shot like a gunpowder. If you happen fi drive past in a area, we steaming all day all night. Me and the daughter for go on all tight. Rasta man party always nice. As how we do it up a Skyline Drive. Reggae mountain up a Skyline Drive. And DJ locks in the hills and valleys. Still challenge of a buffet. Yes, that's how we love it up a Skyline Drive. Me say me ride from East straight from Harborview. Then me sight some police up a 3rd Avenue. That's how when me pull me clutch I rev it up and dolly through. I'm a dip and flash it past Excelsior High School. Let me drop past Papi Market. I feel link up Simba for the fruits basket. I feel let off a grand fresh out a lasket. When me stop a hill put me have to check Archie. I feel link up Jawa and the one Georgie. Let me buck up a girl or some go past me. So she want to know which part is this reggae party. So me tell her if jump on me Kawasaki. Oh, me deal with the bike, she a hang on to me. She say careful how you ride round the gully banking. And second Miss Kitty up the place skanking. And second Camila, we
and the data for one old time. Rasta man party always nice. That's how we do it up a Skyline Drive. We you. Oh, wow. We you. Skyline Drive. Yeah, man. Run identity crisis in upon them, yeah. Yeah, Jamaica, some more you listen to them words you're killing, you know what I mean? This generation we so glued to the screens, all for the views, all for the likes, and it's far from the truth. Addicted to the feed, like crack for the fiends, lost in the memes. Times like this, it's all for the fame and the glamorous. Identity crisis, hey, then we all smile for the cameras. Identity crisis. Feels like my mind is exploding, locked in and I'm zoning. These algorithms are me scrolling. Yeah, she knows what she's posting. More likes for the skin exposing. Skin out get career in motion, cause that's how the algorithm is coded. The suicidal, early signs of depression, from the trolling in the mentions. She linked the surgeon for new dimensions. They control our perceptions, and we need an intervention. These are my thoughts and reflections. It's all for the fame and the glamorous. Identity crisis. Then we all smile for cameras. Identity crisis. How the fake become the factual. Everything gets so unnatural. How love gets so transactional. And them get caught up in the virtual. And worst of all, the hate gets so perpetual. In the dance hall, they get over sexual. In the VIP, them section off. I spend them last any chance. If you take the photograph with the Fendi pants with the breast implants. So friend, no compare your life to that photograph. It only show the smile and laugh. And if you ever learn the half, you get to understand them lost. It's all for the fame and the glamorous. Identity crisis. Then we all smile for the cameras. Identity crisis. Before you hate yourself, here is a reminder. Oh yes, the gift of life is from the source, the provider. So make we overcome the struggle and be survivors. Yes, I and I eternal live on forever. Identity crisis.
La 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 la. Identity crisis, Kez Namdi and Kez Nation.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah,
wicked tune. Real artist, and that's the type of artistry that I like and that we need more
You can
of.
actually
to feed our minds
listen,
and
you can
souls.
actually learn something, you can gain a perspective.
Yeah.
Real music.
So again, where can we get this album? Come and need it.
You know, I made it. But me have something special for you.
Yeah, we're gonna need it. Where will you be performing next? Where can we come see you?
Thursday.
Down at town.
Down at town.
All right.
But I don't want to performance that I know about.
Big lunch.
At Camilla's Kitchen. Guys, it has been such a wonderful morning. Thanks to Kez Nation, by the way. Round of applause for the wonderful band as well. And to Kez Namdi, Camilla, and the entire family. They're going to be downtown this Thursday for the launch of her third location on Harbor Street. If you're interested, just give it a try. You know what I mean? And sometimes if you go a certain place, when you want to make a difference and a change in your life, don't ever tell nobody.
No, this is the best time to go to something like this, because guess what? Everybody's looking at starting the year right. Starting the year with a proper diet.